Sorry guys, hello and welcome to the channel. So something just cracked me up. So today we are gonna extend this as much as we can. I have gone and decided to do this as a rectangle. There's no point doing half and half because it's not going to be like a true square. So we're going to do this here today. It is Sunday afternoon and it has just turned 13:59 here in the United Kingdom, and I'm going to be doing my roast dinner shortly. I was debating whether to have anything for lunch because I was like, if I have something for lunch, I know for a fact that I'm not going to eat anything like for the roast, because when I've done a roast dinner before, I have looked really forward to it, nibbled throughout the day, and then I think I'd done like 2 mouthfuls of the roast dinner and I just couldn't have it. But I'm not a lover of making roast dinners. It's so much prep. You've got to do all the potatoes, all the gravy, all the chicken, all the Yorkshire puds. Oh my god, I said the word that I don't like. Oh man, why did I say that? I don't like Yorkshire. Everywhere I go, if it's not the Yorkshire vet, it's Yorkshire tea. If it's not that, it's Yorkshire Dale, the Yorkshire farm. And then the other day they were on the news, Selby. Selby is a town in Yorkshire. Everything's bloody Yorkshire. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to be doing the dinner shortly. I haven't even cooked the chicken yet. I need to put that in the oven. It's quite a fast cook one. I get it from Tesco and it comes in like this bag thing. And some chickens you can cook in the bag because it has like a flavouring effect to it. So, but this one has to come out of the bag. And what I like to do is slap a bit of butter on the chicken and rubbing your hand on the, you know, the breast of the chicken with butter on that horrible texture of the skin is horrible. I hate doing that. But it really gives it a lovely kick in flavour. So I've decided I'm going to try and attempt to use my spatula. So what I'm going to do is I'll use my spoon to put the butter onto the breast of the chicken, and then I'll just use the spatula to spread it because I just don't like the feel of skin as a rule anyway. So that's the plan of action for that. I can see we've got a few other colours in this, but that'll have to wait. So yeah, it's much nicer filming in here. I found a cushion so that I can put it on top of the shredder so that I can sit on it because it's hard as fuck. And I can't sit on it for near enough like 10 minutes, otherwise I get need to stand up and like sit down because like it's so uncomfortable. So I found a cushion for that. The seat's on the to-do list, but I'm not paying over £100 for a seat, so I'm trying to find a supplier that will do like an office sort of wheelie chair to go for my craft desk. But Amazon's prices is disgusting, so it's just like on the to-do but waiting for a chair to come up that is in my price range. Did have a look on Temu because you can find absolutely near enough anything on Temu, but they didn't really have chairs as such. But I did find a ironing cover thing, and it's mesh, and what you do is you put it over, like say like you're ironing a top, you put it over it to protect it from burning, which I thought was really cool. So I might be getting that. Oh yeah, look at that, near enough matches my drill there. So oh no, we've got a spider on the run. Look, he's crawling over there. Oh, I don't like spiders. Oh, do you know what? That's probably the one that I had. That one's not so bad, but I don't like spiders. And don't laugh, lazy retired granny, because I know you will laugh. I know they're messing, but yeah, that must have been the one, because you remember that the other day I was talking about a spider hanging from the ceiling of my bed. And then there was another one, but the one I hit, this one that's just ran across the table, was the one that fell on the desk after I hit it. And the wretched thing is still alive. Great. But it's crawled off under some sort of rag at the moment, so that seems to be okay. But we've been joined by a guest. Now I can tell that that's a male spider. Females are massive, so if you see a really big spider, it's always a female. The females are the biggest. The males, believe it or not, are the smallest. And when they're mating, I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube, but the male spider, once it's finished doing its business, it has to run off quick, or she will eat him. Because apparently, I don't know why, but she seemed that it's like a peace offering. Like, she will literally eat him if you don't get off quick. But it's very interesting, because what they have to do is the male spider has to climb onto the female. But what he does, I've seen videos where he sort of taps the back of her leg, and if she goes round and responds, she'll eat him. But yeah, that's a bit of fluff. But yeah, it's very fascinating to watch. So yeah, and then they sort of like the male sort of holds the fangs of the female up like that, so that she can't eat him, I suppose. But yeah, it's very fascinating, because I've always wondered, like, you know, it's like snails. How does like a snail mate? Because it's got that shell, you know. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. So yeah, after the dinner, obviously tonight is Wild at Heart. So I've already recorded it. It's on my box, but ITV every now and then likes to put it on TV. So I'm going to be watching that at 8. So I really would like to get dinner done by about 7 at the latest, so that I can get that all out of the way, sit down, have my sweets, because I've got Amazon coming today. So far on that app, I've got this app, and I really do highly recommend it, but it only works on Google phones for some apparent reason. But it's called Just Play, and I've actually got, so far, I've got £26. But obviously they're all different random amounts, so I just let it build up on Amazon. I apply it each time. I mean, I suppose I could like wait for it to build up on Just Play, then redeem it, but I always have that fear that if you don't redeem it, they'll take it off you. Because if it's anything like the Body Club, is it, or the Body Shop? Yeah, the Body Shop. If it's anything like them, they will only let you use it in a short period of time. So I'm quite annoyed with them, because when it's your birthday, they give you a £5, and because I didn't spend it when they demanded it, they took it off me. And I still need to do a complaint about that, because at the end of the day, a voucher should last. You know, you shouldn't be forced to spend it when you don't want to spend it yet. So then I had a phone call from my mum to say that Teddy's visiting, and I thought, yeah, okay, lovely, I can't go again. So surprise, surprise. They seem to always come when I'm busy. I mean, and I'm not being funny. It's lovely that she's informed me, but you know, it's far too late in the day. She should have really let me know at 9 o'clock. I mean, I don't really want to go travelling at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. And I've already set what I want to do for today. My plan for today was just to get on with diamond painting, because obviously this video is the last video before I go on a week's holiday. So obviously I wanted to get as much done as I could today. I don't know what that is, but it's some sort of bug or something. But yeah. But yeah, little spiders I don't mind. You know, if they're really small I don't mind, but the big, even just thinking about them cringes me. But the big crunchy ones, oh, I've got a big photo that I did. I put it on Facebook, but I don't know if I've got it anymore, because I've literally got arachnophobia. I can't stand spiders. If I am sleeping in the room and I see it, or if I'm sitting in my chair and I see it on the wall, I have to get rid of it, because to me, I feel like if I was to go to sleep, it would crawl on me. So I don't like them. And oh my god, don't, whatever you do, Google. You can Google actually, but don't, whatever you do, come across a Goliath bird spider, because they are absolutely massive. They're probably bigger than a tarantula, but believe it or not, tarantulas are very, very, I would say, like a calm spider. They're very elegant. They walk very lovely, you know. And apparently on the tip of their foot, it's like a sticky pad thing, so that's how they stick to the wall and stuff. But they're lovely species, but I don't think I could ever hold one. I mean, obviously, I used to be scared stiff of snakes, and then I held one at Clacton Pier, and then it was a lovely it was a lovely snake. And it was a banana sort of yellow skinned one, so it had some lovely yellow in it, and then the belly of it was like a sort of like a whitey colour, banana and white sort of skin to it, so that was really lovely. And ever since then I was okay with snakes. But snakes are so fascinating to watch. I mean, the way they elasticate their jaw, you know, that is incredible how they do that. The way they elasticate the jaw, you know. Just gonna check that actually. I don't think that's the right body one. But yeah, they can elasticate their jaw. I mean, I've seen it on TV where they've tried to eat like a goat and they can't do it because it's just so big, it regurgitates it. So yeah. So I've got the fan on in the background, so hopefully that's not too much noise, but we've had a forecast rain day today, and now it's brightened up a bit, so yeah, it's quite lovely paint. It's definitely nice painting in daylight as well, because I do paint in the daylight, but it's always quite dark in the kitchen because obviously of the way the ceiling is, and in here it's so much lighter, and I actually feel like I'm on the beach painting this, to be fair. But yeah, I've been good. I've not ordered any more paintings yet. I just want to focus on the ones that I've got done, and I'm actually feeling like I'm enjoying it again now. Yes, your delivery is arriving the 31st of July. That's my dad's birthday. What's that then? That must be a subscribe and save. Interesting. I'll have to have a look at that. Alexa, where's my order, lovey?
For mine, Blue, Pepsi Max and 5 more items should arrive
Pepsi
next
Max.
week. To make groceries easier, I can help prepare your basket.
Alexa,
Just say,
could you cancel the Pepsi Max, please?
your last Amazon order was placed on the 20th of July.
God.
There's one item in it, Pepsi Max. Would you like to cancel it?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, order cancelled.
Thank you. I was going to say, I ain't ordered nothing for July the 31st. But that's an old subscribe and save, Pepsi Max, because I'm trying to stay well clear of fizzy drinks now that I've had extractions. It was very difficult last night. I was watching a programme and trying to eat. They've got these new crisps called Crunchy What's-Its, and they are really, really hard. And trying to eat them with no teeth in your mouth is quite difficult. Because I've only got like one along that sort of side, apart from my front one. So I've only technically got one back tooth, and that's it on that row of teeth. So that was quite difficult to, you know, to do really. But yeah. What I've also done is I found this little, this is my Harry Potter, which is one for you, Linda. You like Harry Potter. I got this pencil case. It says, Mr. H. Potter, the cupboard under the stairs, 4 private drive, little winging, Surrey. And I got this from the workshop. It's a pencil case, and I liked it because it's got that letter seal on it. And it's basically a letter pencil case, but in here I've got all my like glue sticks and pens and stuff. So what I thought I'd do is, rather than, because I haven't really got a proper pot for my diamond painting pens, so I put them in there. So I thought I could put them in here with the pens. So yeah, so I'm a big Sharpie lover as well. I do like my Sharpie pens. So as you can see, I've got these Sharpie pens. I did have, a long time ago, I think it was Christmas last year or the year before, but I went into Tesco, as you do, having a browse, and I think I needed to get printer paper at the time, and I found this Sharpie set. It was like 30 pens in a spiral shape for £30, and I thought, oh, I ain't paying that. Good God, look at that. That's like a, oh my God. Yeah, so anyway, I was like, I'm not paying that, that's obscure. So I was like, I wonder if it'll go down in price. So I left it a week, went back, and it was still the same price. And then it dropped to $27.99. And then obviously after that, it was the new year, so January sales and all that. And it was then reduced to 10 quid for the whole pack, and I was like, oh yes, I'm having that. Ka-ching. Lightning McQueen. Has anyone ever watched that? It's called The Great Escape by Steve McQueen, or Johnny Cash, The Ring of Fire. I always remember watching Steve McQueen in that. Such a brilliant film. And I love The Green Mile. The Green Mile's quite a good one. But yes, the plan of action. I mean, it's a bit late in the day, but I'm going to try and I need to do Wilbur next, and then I really would like to get started on that giraffe, because I have got another giraffe that is customed when I took a photo of a giraffe at Colchester Zoo. So I would like to get that one done as well. Yeah, diamond painting is very therapeutic, so it's quite lovely really. Now obviously going into August we're going to be doing cats, so obviously what's going to happen is that we're going to have to put this onto Sundays only, so you'll get these on a Sunday, so the beach theme ones on a Sunday to finish it. And then you'll get the farmyard on a Saturday, because we really need to persevere. And I think what we'll do is we'll change it a bit in August. So we'll do some live, so that we might do a 2-hour show live of trying to get some done. You know, it's just a suggestion at the moment, but I might, because I am finding that, as you know, we do start off at the start of the month, but we're still not finishing them on target, which is what I like. But that is purely because I'm only doing 1 session a week, and I think we should try and do like 2 sessions a week. But yeah, I don't know. Get a drink there. Oh, because my there's the bloody move as well. And then yesterday, I don't know what happened, but I just really didn't feel well. I was cleaning the bathroom, because every Sunday I used to like my housework day, and I was cleaning the bathroom, and I think it's the strength of the spray is so strong that it just gave me a bad headache, and I just fell asleep, and it sort of went in the evening, so that was good. So what's happening here is we're getting something like up here now, it's sort of branching down, and then we get this lighter colour, but here is going to be beautiful for colour blocking. So I'll have to remember to get my multiplacer for that. Again, it's like these pens, I got these from Prism Diamond Painting, but what you could do is take that off and somehow mod it into like, I mean, this is quite a difficult one to do because it's got a very thick, you know, very big round circumference, but what we can do is try and mod it somehow to fit, you know, a multiplacer in there. But yeah, well, the spider's run off somewhere, I don't know where it's gone now, but you know what's going to happen, I'm going to move them pack of drills and it's going to be sitting under there. Little spider. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me again. But yes, nothing exciting happening on Monday apart from going back to work again. I love the weekends because it's the only sort of like, I don't have to get up early, I can do what I want. But I've got some sweets coming from Amazon, and they're they're called Fizzy Bigs. Fizzy Bigs, oh my god. Fizzy Bigs. I've invented a new word, guys. Fizzy Bigs. No, but these are called, let's have a look. These are called, so as you can see here, these are called the Big Beto Fizzy Mix, and I've also got my Galaxy. I can't not have my Galaxy while watching Wild at Heart there, so I've got that coming. And then I've got some more watermelon sweets. These are like the Betos. And they do lots of different bags of sweets. And this pack here is only like £1 for the pack. So I'm really happy with that. And then I've got some of these coming tomorrow, which I really must not eat, but they're so resistible. Look at that, a whole big bag of them. Look at that, 50p. Now you don't get many in there, but you know, for 50p, that's beautiful. So yes, I've got the Galaxy Cookie Crumble coming, so yeah. Baby mine, don't you cry. I didn't get round to watching any movies on Saturday, so that sort of went out the window. So yeah. And normally I would change the diamond painting as I'm doing it, but this one is so like beautiful to do. I wanted to get some, and you know, I got that. I have found some brilliant washi tape for my. I haven't actually got one for this yet because I tried to theme it, and most of my washi tape came in a box at Christmas time. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhymes. Logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. A time to rejoice in the good that we see. Anyway, what was I talking about now? Oh gosh. Yeah, yes, washi tape. So Christmas washi tape I got from the works, and there was a massive box of it, and you got I think like 24 different Christmas washi tapes in there. And I've got quite a lot of Christmassy ones. So yeah, it was I'll see if I can find it. There's not, I don't really want to put a Christmassy one on this, if you know, but let me just see if I can get them, because they're only a short walk away. Okay. Yeah, these are like the washi tapes, so as you can see, they're all sort of Christmassy ones, but I really love that one. I had a paper like that once, and then I've got this one, and then these two as well. I think I've used that one before, I can't remember on what, but I do recall I used that. I think it was on the, oh, it must have been, but even this one's nice with the little reindeer on. It must have been that, Santa, the Coca-Cola van. Or the truck, whatever it's called, but so that was good. Oh, ow. It's all going bloody pear-shaped tonight. But yes, if that driver could bring the sweets for around about 7, that would be great. Because the plan of action is to have the roast dinner with my bistro gravy, and then what she sends us. Wild at heart, not EastEnders. And then I can have my sweets after, so yeah. I can't remember what I was going to say now. I once had a bit of gravy I wanted to use up once, and I don't like chucking things away if I can find a use out of it. And I put gravy on pasta, and it was the worst mistake I ever did, because it tasted so slimy. It was like cement. It was sticking all to the palate of my mouth. It was awful. So yeah, it was not very nice. Do you know what? This is really, really lovely. I'm really starting to enjoy this. It's interesting. I mean, you probably could get 4 squares out of this, but obviously I would consider this. It's interesting how some 30 times 40, so I can do 4 squares, but others I have to do like 1, 2, 3. It really does depend on how big you do the square. That's what mucks it up, because I probably took this over a little bit too much. I mean, we could have done a square here, there and there, but it would have been a very tiny one. I might as well just like continue that off rather than squeeze that out another session, and that will also gain us time on a bit more of this, which will be nice. So yeah, a couple of the Temu unboxings that I did, I'm debating whether I should leave them till next year, because they're summer ones, but obviously if we're at the end of summer now, you know, it's not really worth doing it. But I don't know about you guys, but I don't class August as a summer month. I would just say June and July is summer, but it is scary to think that August, September, October, November, December, 5 months away, and it's another year gone. Just another manic Monday, whoa, whoa. But yes, it is what it is. I've got the radiator people coming in Tuesday, so it's supposed to be renewing the radiators. So, you know. The cushion has definitely helped, I think. Oh dear, I've just remembered something. Oh dear me. Has anyone ever watched Only Fools and Horses and they go to that? It's like an inn, isn't it? And what does Del Boy do? I think he eats the wrong meal or something he does, and they get booted out the inn. Because I think he's in one, and then Del Boy, Boise, and the one that, you know, the Boise that goes, or the one that goes, something like that, or Trigger, is it? Or whatever it's called. I can't do Boise's laugh, but that was played by John Clives, is it? No. John something, anyway, but with Marlene, right, Marlene? One foot in the grave. Did anyone used to watch Victor Meldrew? I don't believe it! 49-1. This is the Buckingham Bouquet, Redson speaking, huh? I'd love to do, my dream job, obviously, is theatre, but I would love to do voiceover for a character, like in a film. That would just be a dream come true for me. But, you know. Yeah, not a lot happening next week. Radiator people, then, well, actually, I've got to work all week, but there's the Radiator people, then towards the end of the week, we've got birthday celebrations. So one of my relatives is on Monday, and then we have to do it all over again the next day, because, like, he's the next day, but my dad, I don't know if he will come round, because we invite him, but he never wants to come round, so I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. Last time I'd done a roast, I actually made a mistake, because I was like, well, where's my roasts? Where's my tatties gone? You know, roast potatoes. And I forgot I was going to do roast potatoes, but I actually done mash instead. And I was like, oh, fudge cake. You know, you've made a cock up, Mike. And I was like, crap, I'm going to have mash then. With a roast dinner, which was quite interesting, because normally you have roast potatoes with it, but I'm going to use the carrots that I got from Amazon, so I thought that was such a good deal. I don't like spending money on things unless it's a diamond painting. So I tried to get food as cheap as I possibly can, because I'd rather invest money. There's, you know, okay, so you look at it, you've got carrots made by Amazon or carrots made by, for example, Heinz. Heinz don't make carrots, but they're mainly beans. But if one's like £1.50 and one's £6.50, you're going to go for the cheaper make. It's like when people buy Mr. Muscle, for example. They want Mr. Muscle because that's a good brand, but you can get, you know, cheaper versions that do exactly the same thing. So it's all about cost effective, especially in this country at the moment, because everything is just ludicrous. So do get yourself a Tesco Club card, and if you're in the UK, get yourself one of these. See what I can do here. Ooh. Get yourself one of these. If you get a Tesco Club card, you can scan points and then they get turned into vouchers. So that's one of our main groceries. But I don't really use that card because I use it on my phone, because you get a digital club card thing on your phone through the app. So and I've just signed up to Asda Rewards, so everything's going digital, which I think is great. You know, cut all the plastic out. We've had plastic for years and years, you know, donkey's years, and they've only just decided that plastic is bad for the environment. It's hard to adapt to change. I mean, I'm so used to seeing Tetley tea bags in a bag, and now they're in a box. I'm like, is that a knockoff brand? Because you normally see like the little Tetley's man on the packet, but it's not on the boxes, so it's just like not the same anymore. Just another manic Monday, la 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 la. Just another manic Monday morning. Oh my god, right, I used to always wind my mum up. So there's this judge, unfortunately he's sadly passed away now, but his name was Len Goodman in Strictly Come Dancing. And when they once they've done their dancing and they give the scores, Len was the only one that went 7, like that. And I used to do that to my mum, and she gets so annoyed. She goes, shut up or go home. And I'm like, thanks. But I know that if she's winding me up, I can just say that and it wind her up. But it was so... I think at one point it was annoying diamond paintings with Petter, because she emailed me once on the YouTube thing, and she said, what's it mean by it when they say 7? So yeah, it's pretty funny. But he was like literally the only judge that would say that, so it was quite funny in a way. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a bit more of, you know, starting a new theme, and it's all about getting all the paintings started, you see. So, and obviously September, it's the start of Harry Potter, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then October, we may be bringing back the pumpkin that we worked on last year for a couple of days just to finish it off. Because there was don't think we made it in time, because that's the old system. So what I used to do was I used to start a theme. If it's not finished in that month, I roll it over to the next year, and it wasn't really working because I wanted to finish it. So the new system that I do now is that if it's out of that month's theme, I put it onto a weekend slot just to finish it off. So, you know, I mean, what we really need to do is sort of like do it like 1 week this painting, the next week that painting. So I may think about some things, but I like to alternate it as well, because doing the same painting day in, day out is boring. So you do need to, like, you know, refresh your mind on that. I watched this TikToker, it's called William, and he goes on TikTok showing us how to eat, something to do with how to eat a scone properly. So apparently you're not supposed to cut a scone, because they're supposed to be, if it's cooked right, there's supposed to be a weakness point. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong, I'm not saying he's right, but I've always cut mine. I mean, I've always found that you need to cut it to put the jam and cream on. Now, I don't put cream on mine, I put butter, then the jam, but apparently there's this myth that it's supposed to be cream, then jam, or jam, then cream, or something like that. But, Yes, I do like a good scone from the Co-op. Got lovely sultanas in there. They do a lovely cinnamon bun. Really, really lovely in there. So this part up here we'll do once a tray becomes available, or what we might do, yeah, I think we'll do that once we finish this U part, because obviously down here it doesn't really crop up in a lot. There's a few bits there, but we'll just pinch the U tray to do up there in the next session. So yeah, ba-da-ba-doo. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, abby-abba-dabba-doo-da-day, okay. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Have a good day. So I can't remember when we started this, but I'm going to let it get to 45, and then I really must keep track of when we start it and when we finish. Stinish? I've invented a new word, stinish. Isn't it funny how you can like trip up on words and then you invent a new word? Stinish. Quite like that. When she was just a boy, she went out with the world. Paradise every time she rolled her eyes. Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please?
In Braintree, it's 21 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies.
Alexa,
Today,
what's the weather forecast in Salem, Oregon?
currently, in Salem, United States, it's 15 degrees Celsius with clear skies
That's
and
a
sun.
scorcher.
You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 30 degrees and a low of 13 degrees.
Alexa, what's the weather forecast in Minnesota?
Currently, in St. Paul, United States, it's 19 degrees Celsius with partly sunny skies.
Alexa,
You can expect more of the same today,
Alexa,
with a high of 31 degrees
she won't let
and
me
a
block
low of
this fake
17
no.
degrees.
Alexa, what's the weather forecast in Arizona?
Right now in Phoenix, United States.
Phoenix?
it's 32
No,
degrees
I
Celsius
said
with clear skies and
Arizona.
sun. Today's forecast is some sun and thunderstorms.
Salmon.
With a high of 45 degrees and a low of 32 degrees. Also, there's an excessive heat warning in effect until Tuesday 25th of July, 8 p.m.
She was just a boy, she was out with a road. Power. Oh, we've got excessive heat in Phoenix, apparently. Excessive heat warning there. In effect from Tuesday, and it's gone off the screen. Excessive heat. That's my fear. I mean, I hope it doesn't come to the UK, because I've seen the news and they were putting, like there was a dog and they put him in the, like I think it was a fountain just to cool him off. But on that note, we're going to stop there, guys. So please remember to like, share and subscribe. Remember to tap that all important notification bell to be notified for all further videos that I do. We'll be seeing this next Sunday. Please remember to get it if you haven't done so already. Check out the description of the video. As I said, unfortunately, trying to get this painting is quite difficult because I can't get the link for it. I've checked Amazon, it's unavailable. Checked Temu, can't locate it, but as soon as I do, I will put that in the description. But it did come through. You can get it through Amazon or Temu. I don't know what these bits are, but I'll take that off next time. That is the painting. Take care, and I'll catch you later.